Peace and blessings, family. This is your boy Juro. It is October 3rd, 2017. How is everybody doing? I know I've been on hiatus, and I know there's been a lot going on in a town near you, in a city near you, in a state near you, but you just make sure that you stay grounded, love yourself, place God first in everything you do, and you'll be okay. But there is a requirement that needs to be done when it comes to well being of your life. Now, the video I'm putting out right now was, I don't want to say long overdue, but it did take a moment to put out. And I thought that, well, if someone happens to go through this, maybe this little information will help you out. This video is about poison ivy or poison oak and that other one, sumac. Three leaves that will just set your life on a course that you may think you've gone crazy because your body is reacting to the oils that are found in these plants. And you will come to understand that it is very reactionary to your environment. So, in other words, when your pores are open or exposed, the activity of that oil that is inside your skin, it seems like it takes a life of its own. So, about 2 weeks ago, well, thank you, God. Thank you. I have a skylight in my living room, and this will give you a good illustration. Thank you. 2 weeks ago, I was working in the back in my backyard. I have a huge fence line and focus on getting the task at hand done. I had all these piles of vines and overgrowth that I had trimmed down. I had 20 piles of it. And I said, okay, I'll compress them, ball them up so I can grab them and chuck them over the fence line, right? Because I have roughage right behind it. So being vines, it can decompose on its own. Everything comes from the earth, even you. Well, not paying attention, not putting in perspective. When I was working on my yard, it was hot. I was wearing a t-shirt. I had my gloves on. Wasn't even taking into consideration that as I was trying to get the task done, I was putting myself at risk. So, in other words, every time I picked up a bundle, I was exposing my skin to these plants. And boy, did I pay for it. Now, it's been 2 weeks now, and I'm coming on the backside. But let me just show you how bad it got. See, this cloud cover, but the sky broke. God just let the sun come through and it shows. So I'm hoping you can see it. This is 2 weeks later. Can you? Yeah, wait a minute. You see that? Here you go. See that? Uh, yeah. And I don't know if it's recording on that side. I had it on both my arms. And it wasn't until about the fourth day that's when the activity came. The skin started to agitate and bump up really, really bad. And I knew right off the bat, okay, you're going to want to scratch. You're going to want to relieve the agitation. And if anybody knows, if you've ever had your arm broken, you've had to wear a cast, and you know that feeling you get when you want to scratch, but you can't. I didn't even take into consideration that your fingernails, whatever residual, see, thank you, Lord. See, here's a better, hopefully a better, okay, I'm hoping I can get a better image so you can see. There you go. I know someone said, why'd you lift your camera up, Gerald? I am. Okay, see. Uh, is that bad? Oh, I'm trying to do this with my laptop, so bear with me. Well, one more go. Okay, go back. All right, I'm back. See, trying to do everything, and but the Lord's working with me because He still let the sunlight come through. So I'm gonna try to show you without hitting the button what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up now. Yeah, you see that? There you go. All right, there you go. And it went all the way up to my arm, and it stopped right there. And you don't know what's going on. All you know is you itching, and the first thing you think about is clean the area. Clean the area. So I wash. I used Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap because I know that the oils from the peppermint will will agitate the pores to open up even more, which will flush out the oils from the ivy or the oak or the sumac. I did that for approximately 7 days, family, and didn't work. Then I decided, let me just go ahead and go old school and get regular rubbing alcohol because rubbing alcohol with a wound will sterilize it and dry it out. That worked for a little bit. And then I started to do a little research, and it was advised to just use apple cider vinegar. So, with the mother in it. So when I started doing that, I started I started to see a difference. I started to feel like it was starting to turn. But you know what really hit home for me? Baking soda. So why baking soda? Because you're dealing with compounds and alkali. We're talking basic science. And I realized when I started to use the baking soda when I showered, this is a natural exfoliant, family. So you basically are sandblasting your skin. And the pores started to open up, and I'm, every day scrub myself down with baking soda, and the irritation started to subside. But what hit home, because I tried uh, hydrocortisone, because people say, well, use Benadryl. No, that's temporary. The kicker is to get your skin to respond to heal itself. So the cortisone is not really going to do the job unless it's inside. Then it dawned on me. Make sure that your nails are clean. What hit home, and I didn't even think about it, for those who have had tattoos, for those who are parents, you may have this in your house. This, just regular A&D ointment, for baby rashes. Well, think about it. Baby rash is nothing but a skin irritation. As soon as I started using this, I started using this 3 days ago. The agitation went away. The healing started. This is day 3, family, and the itch is gone. So you might want to consider this before you go spend your hard-earned dollar out there, because as long as you've got a yard, as long as you've got foliage, there's a strong possibility poison ivy, poison oak, or sumac will leave you a nice gift if you're not aware. So if you're cutting your yard, you're going to be behind your fence or something, make sure that you have a long sleeve shirt on. And that was something too. I didn't dawn on me. Haven't you noticed that those people that are in lawn care, you see them out there with their crews, how often you see them wearing short sleeve shirts? They always got long pants on and they got a long t-shirt. One, because of fleas and ticks, chiggers. And two, if they come in contact with vegetation, the probability of them getting contaminated or the gift that keeps on giving. Because I know some of y'all, you say, I don't care, Gerald. I'm tired of these midnight itching. And poison ivy, poison oak, sumac, you could be in your deepest sleep. And if your skin is not healthy, it will wake you up and have you losing your mind. So look, we got A&D ointment around, keep it around. This is what it's for. It's for making your skin heal. Baking soda, it's great for the skin. That's the best. That's the best exfoliant you'll ever come in possession, and it's cheap. And then the wonders of vinegar. Vinegar is also great for killing weeds. It's also, if you got plants, be careful when you spray this around because it'll kill it. But think about it. It's a natural byproduct of what? Plant. Be blessed, family. Hopefully your poison ivy and oak or sumac exposure will come and go as quickly as it occurs. Be blessed.